Welcome back to another episode of Windermere Fantasy Online. In the previous episode, they had, I'm going to get rid of music, they had decided they were going to collect what information they had, and you, after a bit of a travel to away from the dungeon and finishing off the dungeon, the sort of micro dungeon thing that was underneath the Orcs of Peace, they wanted to go to the major city to gather some information and see what the fuck's going on. But when you got to the major city, you found that the city of Old Pass, the big city for the kingdom, for the area, was under siege. That there were camps of other player characters just sort of strewn around on the outside. And there was some people that were actually even working on maybe some like siege craft and siege towers and whatnot. And you wanted to get into the city. So you started with the most direct and intelligent approach by just walking up to the city and pissing off the giant golem guard things until this shot laser beams back at you. After having melted one or more guards atop the parapets.
I had no part in that plan.
One guy was dead 1000%, and then there was a couple of guards that like you were pretty sure also had died in the fires and stuff after. So that was what happened there, although the first guy was kind of deserving of it as he was pointing towards like corpses of the royals and being like, haha, the siblings and cousins of the royals and stuff are upon these spikes with their heads. And you're like, well, fuck you too. And then you blew them up. So.
Yeah. We draw the line at killing kids.
I never actually said there were any kids.
Well,
I said the cousins of the royals.
It's assumed that they were young because cousins are still going to be like fucking teenagers.
What are you talking about? Your cousins are generally your age. My cousins were my age.
My uncle was younger than me.
Or older.
Like nieces, you said nieces and nephews, and that would still be like in teenage.
I said cousins. I got receipts.
I don't remember.
I don't remember actually.
I remember not thinking that they were kids until.
Okay, the important thing is I'm the GM, and if I wish to gaslight my players and say I said a thing, I can do that.
I seen heads on a corpse, and then a fireball was thrown, and none of the fireball throwing wasn't me this time.
Either way, the guy was kind of a dick. I'm not gonna lie. He did kind of deserve to get blowed up. So
his head got exploded.
It was kind of worth it. Either way, yeah. Dick Hole got blowed up. But then of course the giant like statue golem things that were at various points throughout the walls, like two of them kind of woke up, like one of them stepped forward and started like laser beam eyes down to you guys, which was not pleasant for you. But you got away. You did good. After talking with some of the others, realizing you wanted to get into the city, because you had heard that Ralph, as the farm baron, was the one that sort of taken over the spot upon the throne in the city, and you were like, hey, we want to deal with this, and you guys decided to enter through the sewers. Going through the sewers, it was considered kind of like a low-level area, although somewhat challenging in some ways. You were able to sort of breeze through these like alligator-style creatures fairly easily, fairly well. And with this, you made it out of the sewers, into a tunnel, into the city, to realize that it opened up to the pond where Emmett had met his, I don't know if he wants to classify it yet, but met Patrice Trenier at a previous time. And there she was again, also fishing at the pond. And that's where you are. Basically, you guys are picking up back where you left off.
Oh, hello. How's it going? It's nice to see you again. Did you catch anything?
Oh, Emmett, yes. Oh, it's good to see you. I didn't think you'd be in here. And let me get you a picture of Patrice, as she has a face now.
Oh, get it, Emmett.
Get it. Fetch.
Yeah, we tried to come in the normal way, but there was some guy there, like, in a bucket helmet, yelling obscenities over the wall, and he wouldn't let any of us in. And that's all that happened.
It's nice to see you here. I thought you had headed west. I didn't expect you back so soon. The city's undergone changes.
Yes, yeah. This we can tell. Like I said, we tried to walk in the front doors. It didn't really go too well for us. We were headed west. We were trying to get to Southwater, where your daughter is, but we didn't quite make it that far.
I see. Well, you didn't happen to stop at another town along the way, did you? I was kind of hoping you would. Did you stop at Houndburg at any point?
I did, and I think I know what you're talking about. And hold on, I have it. And a bucket appears out of nowhere, like I dropped it out of my inventory. Where
If
is
you
it?
like help Emmett look through his inventory.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just right here, and it's like right there. You see the golden retriever puppy.
She's like,
that one there points it out even for
so
him.
you bought a dog there. Excellent.
I did.
I
got you, little puppy.
I'm so happy that you did that. And she rushes up and she actually like picks up the dog and she looks at it and she goes, I thought you would. I was really hoping that you would. Activate. And she starts shaking the dog. Activate. Why won't you activate?
I think it. Like you want him to fetch?
Fuck. I don't think this is the right dog.
Oh, was I supposed to get a specific dog? I thought you just wanted like a little companion.
You guys seem so eclectic. I figured you would have picked up the dog that was different.
Oh, you mean Bug?
I don't know. I don't think he was given a name.
Well, let me introduce you to my son here, Billy. Billy, this is Patrice. She is a brave and stunning woman. Patrice, this is my son, Billy. He's aight.
So,
I'm more than just aight.
Oh, hello, Billy. What's this have to do with Bug?
Oh, Bug is Billy's dog.
Oh.
Where are the old men right now?
They stayed back at your home base, Obiardar.
Okay, 'cause that's where Bug is.
Yes. Do you have Bug?
No, he's at our base.
You mentioned you were on a quest for something else too, yes?
We're on a lot of quests. We're actually on an important one right now.
Did you?
Yo, sorry about the stench.
Yeah.
But we were just crawling around in the sewer.
Mission.
Did you finish your other quests? Did you find? I believe you were looking for the supplies and journals of a individual here in town.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we found his stuff. He started getting a little uppity, a little crazy. So we, had to put him in timeout for a little while. And that's kind of why we rushed here to see you. Because last time we talked, you said a couple things about a demon in red, an angel from the north.
Yeah. Seeding in things for you to do. Did you find a box?
Yes.
Can I see the box?
Do we have the box?
It's not here.
Yeah, we like to find very valuable things and then not take them around with us.
Well,
That's kind of
yeah.
Like Bugs back at the place.
No, we've put that shit under lock and key. And it's
what do you know about
well-guarded
this box?
Emmett, I'm not who I pretended to be.
You pretended to be like a Neanderthal crazy lady who was like yelling at me in Scottish.
Yeah, well,
But you're Patrice.
I am Patrice for now. I didn't have a name before. Yes. I need that box.
For why?
Probably the same reason he wants his journal.
Then I don't know if I can let you have it.
You sound a little crazy, Patrice.
I've spoken with some of you before. Billy, I've spoken with you. You followed my suggestions. I looked different, of course. More being of light, but you've spoken with me. You followed my guidance.
Billy, give her the box.
How do we know it's you?
Yeah, prove it.
It's going to be difficult without most of my abilities.
Guys, hear me out. How could she have known?
No, what?
She didn't meet Billy. This is her first time meeting Billy, right?
Yeah, how did she... That's true.
Billy, give her the box.
Fine.
I have a hunch.
The last time we gave someone something, he turned pretty bad.
I trust Patrice, and I trust Royale.
I am
You
willing.
trust a lot of people, though, Emmett.
Yeah,
If-
but
Yeah.
you're not
fishy.
thinking with your brain right now.
But I am. If this goes sideways, you can blame me. You can put it all on me. But I have this feeling in my gut. Give her the box.
Fair enough, then.
I trust your judgment, man.
I'll reluctantly give her the box.
You do have it here. She goes to take the box, but there's like an electrical zap, and it leaps from her hand, and she looks like she's burned.
Yeah, she's
Are you
gonna
okay?
snap that box back up and throw it in his inventory.
Yeah, it's like there's like some sort of warding on it against me.
Well, maybe it's not your box.
Why are you trapped inside of it?
Part
It
of me
was in
is
possession of Marco.
What do you mean trapped inside of it? Hold on.
an aspect of me is. I'm too large to fit entirely within it.
You're one
Like
smart
some
cookie,
kind of
Royale.
ethereal, ephemeral being made of energy. Is that what you're saying?
In this realm, that's the form I would take.
I guess we're all kind of technically made of electricity in some way or another right now. None of us really exist here, so. Okay. Marco clearly warded it against you because just keeping it in a box probably isn't enough to prevent it from whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you can't hold on to it, so we should keep it for now.
Can I have a look at it?
Yeah.
Sure. Kept you'll pass the box over.
I'm gonna look at the box, and can I use my knowledge of magic item creation to see if there might be a way that I could break the ward?
Yeah, I would allow it because, like, in this realm, it looks like whatever this was supposed to be sort of, like, morphed and twisted to match the flavor of the realm. So right now it is a magical box. So you could use your innate character skills with magical items for it. That would match.
Okay.
So it'd be an intellect task, and if any training and stuff you have. You're guessing it's difficult. This is up there. This is going to be up there.
Okay.
Um,
Does anybody have anything to help me with buffs here, or looking at you,
yeah, I can do the things. I will use anecdote. I'll be like, yeah, well, the old Spanish tribes would inscribe their boxes with like different poisons, so if you opened it in the wrong way, you get pricked and blah 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 blah. And for the next hour, you are trained in a task that is related to the anecdote. So magical reading.
I think
of
you
things.
already have training, don't you?
I already have training, yeah, because I'm using my magic item creation ability.
Okay, but now we all are.
So
all
so
traded.
yeah, so you guys
Oh, so
can help.
they can ease it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you'll be able to drop 2 assets. Drop a couple of assets.
Okay.
Drop
And then the other
And-
thing, before I do this roll, the other thing I need to note is I need a cipher. I only have 5.
Oh, you want a cipher roll?
I just need 1 cipher, please.
I'm assuming
then
subtle.
Yes.
Sorry, I'll also encourage, now that I'm trained in the task, I'll encourage him to, I'll give him an additional easement.
Let's give you
Hey, let's go, dude.
an additional easement.
That's what I do.
Fuck. You guys work together too well. Royale with cheese. You're gonna get. What did I roll for you? Fuck off.
Is it the nat 20 thing?
I give him best tool. Ease the difficulty for any one check using a. Oh, it's using a tool. Ease it by 2 steps if the cipher is level 5 plus.
Yeah.
So it's not
The
a
only
tool.
tool we're using here is our brains.
Okay.
That's fine.
That's
Listen, this thing is. I got effort 3, assets 2, eased 1. Like, I gotta roll really, really bad here.
yeah.
So
It's still up there. Like you gotta. Oh my god. Difficulty 11.
beats difficulty 11.
Fuck, that's like god tier shit. Which I guess is kind of what you're dealing with, but not like that far. Yeah, so you know how you're not even gonna have to find the code for this or anything. You think you can unlock this, and as you're going through, it's like it's sort of intuitive. It's like figuring out how to open like the fucking Hellraiser puzzle. Like it just suddenly you realize how to do it. And you're going through and you're like, describe to me what these ruins are doing, how you're unlocking this thing, because you are able to do so.
So for him, because he had the experience of recently like imbuing the wolf claw to be able to summon, he's like, okay, I get this. Like a ward is just like imbuing it, but in reverse. So like, and you see like, it does kind of look like he's like working a puzzle. Like the box is now like floating in the middle of his hands, and like he is like turning the wards like dials, and like it's like gears within gears within gears moving around. And you see him like click, 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 and then like twist a bit, do a big twist, and like flip it around, and like just working. Like the book is spiraling, or the box is like spiraling in his hands as he's like working these different wards until they all just kind of like click into place and just like break like glass.
Awesome. All right, so then you just have a box that no longer has these like ruins or wards on it then.
I look at the box and I look at Patrice and I say, I really hope I'm right about this because we could use a win right now. And he hands it to her.
Okay. Patrice takes the box, opens it up, and there is a flash of light. And then Patrice is, for a moment, just for a moment, she looks completely different. Just for a moment, her body like shatters into those like polygons, and inside is that little sphere of light, like what Buddha saw before. Before the polygons kind of recoalesce over it, reconstituting the Patrice that you know, with like sort of a bit of a glowing light on the inside, which like then finally dulls itself so it's not glowing through her anymore. But she is in sort of like a white gossamer dress now. You feel she's standing very lightly upon the ground, not quite hovering, but you feel like she's not really emitting weight upon the ground either. And now she is just sort of there. She does seem brighter, cleaner, purer in some way.
So she went from Patrice the Gray to the Patrice the White.
Yes, that's pretty much what happened. I'm still so much weaker than I used to be, but that is a fuck ton better.
Good.
Pardon my
Good
language.
to hear it.
With that power, can you help us retake this this town?
We're here to kill the farm baron.
Oh, that's
Or at
nothing.
least stop him from being.
Oh yeah, that's nothing. You got
He's-
this. You could just.
Well, I can help you with it. It is
Right.
against my
enough.
creed to do things to the support programs. I'm not supposed to, but I can assist you with this, of course. But more importantly, you have a much bigger quest than taking this town. This town does not matter. You need to stop him. You need to go get the key, get control of the system, and stop him. He has killed all those that could oppose him. I am the only of our kind left apart from him, and I am now much weaker than he is.
Do you know why we're stuck here?
Yes.
Is it something you can answer quickly?
I don't know if I
mean,
should.
We gotta hit that arm baron.
No,
I feel
we gotta get the key, get control of the system.
I feel telling you now would... I need you to be at your highest strength. I need you to have the confidence to do what you need to do. I don't think you learning that information now is mentally and emotionally the best for you.
Okay, then can I make a request?
Yes.
In case anything happens to you, can you turn it into a document that will only be unsealed upon your death so that we can have that information just in case?
Yeah, that I can do.
Nice.
That I can do.
Okay.
So she's actually, she takes a moment, she's like concentrates, and then what it appears in her hand is, it looks a lot like Marco's journal, but instead of red, it's white. And she hands it to you.
I hand it to KFG. And I say, you're the leader. You put it in a safe spot.
All right. I mean, KFG like inventories it, but he puts it in like certain special box. I don't know if he's got like a locked box or something. You know what I mean? In there, protected inventory slot.
Patrice, I understand that there is probably something bigger at play here, but taking this town back is the start, because if we're going to be able to do what you want us to do, I think we're going to need a bigger influence than we have right now.
Yeah, we're gonna need all the help we can get.
Then I do not have much power left, but I think there's not much I can do to stop this anymore. But you have the free will within the system that I do not. As powerful as I was, I never had the same level of autonomy that you do. What I can do is use the last of my power and give it to you, maybe? So that, I think, is the best thing to do. Would you receive it then? And promise me you fix this?
I mean, yeah.
If it helps us
As long
get
as
out
I'm
of here, we're
breathing.
definitely gonna do it.
Okay. So with that, she sort of extends her arms, and there's this like it's a blinding white glow, but it doesn't seem painful in any way. You just kind of accept it and can't see for a moment, but you can feel the power come from her and mold around you and sort of empower you. And each of you gets to choose a power shift of your choice. And you have now unlocked the ability to buy power shifts for 10 experience.
Okay.
What would I
When
get rid of?
Royale with cheese takes flight, Emmett like looks up and his dome is just slightly shinier.
Royale kind of like stops and thinks for a second. He's like, Patrice, are you still here?
Yes. Although granting you my power means I'm pretty damn close to what I was moments before I opened that box.
Like, is she still physically here, or did she like split off?
She's
energy?
here,
Okay.
but she looks a lot more solid now than she was mere moments ago. She looks a lot more like when you first saw her when you walked out of the tunnel. She looks a lot more like her NPC self again.
Was that the only box?
That was it. There wasn't much of me left. He had destroyed all of our kind, except for me. I was the only one opposing him.
Are you real?
As real as you.
That's like the first time Emma's ever questioned the reality of anything in the entire fucking game. It's like
where is that from?
Took him
So-
this long.
Will getting this key and stopping this red bastard, excuse my language, get us out of this? Let us go home.
You need the control codes, which I gave manifest form, albeit an imperfect form, which I believe you've already collected. You called him Bug. You need to bring him to a hidden control location, deep within what I believe you've called dungeons. To make it difficult to get to, of course, for those that weren't worthy, we hid it inside the hardest dungeon of this area. I believe it was named the Caverns of Darkness.
I think it all lies in the hands of the dog. We should definitely go and get him back, like, ASAP.
So we've got to bring Bug to the Caverns of Darkness.
Mm-hmm. There's if you were to bring him to the boss room, I think they called it, there's a hidden area will open up as long as you have the control codes with you. In there is an interface. With the interface, you can stop. I believe he's called himself Marco in this incarnation.
Okay, we stop him in this incarnation, and then what happens in his next incarnation?
If you can stop him, and the only controller left, I will be able to reassert control, and we can set everything right again.
Okay.
Everything will be as it should be. Everything can reset. We can all start over.
Okay, yeah, sure, definitely. I'm just gonna gloss over that part because we're going to clap Marco's cheek so damn hard.
Yes, clap his
Yeah,
cheeks.
Marco's gonna get it. But you said start over. Does that mean like we get out of the game or like
You
get out of this?
You
Reset?
will no longer have to worry about any of this bullshit, and unless you wanted to, I mean, I would welcome you to come visit me. But
And that's what I was going to ask. What would happen to you? You'd still be in here?
I would be fine. I'm not like the other NPCs. They were not equipped to handle what has happened to them.
That checks out. I mean, you've done so well being what do you call it, keeping yourself safe and whatnot this far. I'm sure you can handle yourself.
Thank you.
Yeah, and then
But if you want to stop this siege rebellion thing, I mean, feel free. It's probably won't take you long, especially now. I mean, as far as I know, it was just a farmer NPC that decided to go nuts and take over.
I feel like I could solo a raid boss right now. I mean, I know I could solo a raid boss, but I feel like it would be easy. Like it would feel like an elite mob.
What if we just, like, gain an audience with him? And then KFG, you can just sucker punch him.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, a
definitely.
one-on-one?
Knowing-
Gets it all day.
Knowing what we know now, we can stop all of this and probably even stop the Baron by being able to leave.
What about them punks and no-lifers? What?
If we can
He's still-
stop Marco and get out, that shouldn't matter, right? If we stop him, everybody can get out.
I mean, we
Yeah.
did kind of just start a siege.
Yeah.
We're like balls deep in the
sure.
middle of a siege.
The siege won't
They're
matter if
waiting
you
with-
reset everything, but it's up
If,
to you.
if we reset everything, yeah, the siege doesn't matter anymore.
So what? Do we just call off the siege, escape, tell them we've got
I-
intel that
I
changes
think-
everything?
We gotta get
I
the
think
farm
we-
Baron.
Emmett, this is what you've been asking for. This is our key to getting home.
This is what I've been asking for. But if you want to spend the time, and if you want to knock out the farm baron,
Look, he told me that I don't own property, that I beat motherfuckers up to make the money to buy. So I'm just, if he needs me to beat it into his head that I own that little shop over there, I kind of feel obligated to do so. But It seems kind of petty, you know.
And we're already here. We might as well just get him. He's killing. You seen the people at the gates? You know what I mean?
Hey, Patrice, you wouldn't happen to have like enough juice to maybe like port us into wherever the hell the farm baron's room is? I can, nothing personnel kid this guy.
Everything I had left, I gave to you.
That's fair. That was a lot.
And it has unlocked your potential to get more.
That's true.
KFG, I can just fly you up there now.
Oh, shit. Yeah, we could just fly. I mean, I have the boots of flying too. I guess I could fly myself there. We could all fly up there.
Yeah, how many people who can fly right now?
There's the two of you.
I can't.
The two of us?
Yeah.
Wait, I
Wait,
can
I have
climb.
a matter teleporter, I think. Hold on.
I'm crazy good at climbing and jumping on stuff, but I can't fly.
I have a teleporter.
Do you have a
Okay.
matter transference ray?
Oh, wait, no.
He's got a teleporter.
I got a
Hell yeah.
teleporter.
Oh, it goes to a random place.
I can grab if I got Emmett, you've got
grab Gluckster?
Gluckster. And
Like,
then
can you teleport?
What?
Yeah. Oh, so Billy, you can teleport, right?
Yeah.
I'll fly Gluckster, and RWC will fly Emmett. And we'll just go, fly into the castle and murder the farm baron. Boom, easy clap. One and done, hit job,
I'm gonna heal myself a little bit, because, like,
Sure.
And does anybody want some healing hands before we do this?
yeah. Let's,
Alright, well, this one's on me, so take your intrusion.
All right.
I roll enough heals, eventually I'll fuck myself.
Yeah. Let's see. GM intrusion as you're healing yourself. You used it a lot today. You can feel the fatigue of using this ability, and you feel like your healing touch, probably for the rest of the day, is just kind of burnt out. You've
Okay.
exhausted that muscle.
Fair enough.
So until basically like an entire
An hour?
no, until you guys have had time to do like a 10-hour recovery, let's say.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, yeah. Okay.
That's,
Cool with
that's
that.
a good benchmark.
Alright guys, it looks like I'm dried up out of heals for the rest of the day, so make them count.
Well, thank you.
yeah, man, thanks.
I appreciate that, man.
So we've decided that we're petty enough that we want to go kill the farm baron first, even
Oh,
though in the
yeah.
grand scheme of things it doesn't matter whatsoever.
I'm gonna throw that guy off the top of the castle.
Yeah, if it's gonna reset, no one's gonna know we did it. So let's go do it.
Yeah. If it doesn't matter in the
If it
end,
doesn't
doesn't matter. We get to make the decisions, right?
It's gonna matter to us.
Yeah. It's the principle,
Yeah.
So you
The heck with
guys,
that guy.
between a mixture of using a cipher to hop around and then flying and stuff, you guys are going to basically just like go straight to the castle?
We're gonna try and, assassinate the farm baron.
Okay.
We could just fly right into the royal chambers.
I mean, I'm going to
something.
say
We're
it now,
for
like they're not built to defend against flying forces. Because flying in these hometowns were not implemented in the game yet. Like you go to fly up there and you feel like you swear you
There's
feel
no
like
rooftops?
some of the rooftops are there, but they're like a lower resolution texture or whatnot. They're like a placement texture, and like it's like some of the roofs are like janky, like flat polygons, just with like a bump map.
There's not a fucking shingle in the entire city. It's all flat on the top.
So you fly over. In case of Buddha, who's kind of sees you, I guess he'd like teleport to you. I'd allow it this time, because I think he normally has to teleport where he's been. But I'll let his connection to you allow it this time, just to get everyone there.
Yeah, like theoretically, we could like pin him on, like pin where we are on the map, and he could teleport to that spot, right?
Yeah, I'll
As
say
long
in a,
as he knows where it is.
I'll say in a
I
city
wasn't
that
gonna
could work.
teleport until you guys went, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so I'll say in a city, yeah, you can just like pin it and he can get there. It might work differently in a dungeon in the future, but in a city, yeah. So you kind of get into like it's like the inner bailey. Or would you be landing in like the inner bailey, or would you be landing like trying to find like one of the like balconies or something in a tower? Like were you going in the front door, or were you entering in through like a window or a balcony door?
I think like we're trying for like a roof or like a window, trying to get as close to like the throne area as possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like being low key, like just.
Yeah, we want to kill him. We don't
Okay.
want to fight a bunch of people.
So you guys go in the side. I would like some group stealths, please. As you go in, and unless you're like you say you don't give a shit.
Can I use anecdote to train everybody in stealth?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You know, there's a typical J stroke you can do when you're canoeing, see? But there's actually the lesser known H stroke, which is 80% quieter, but it makes you go like 300% slower. But sometimes that's what you want.
Even worse then. Oh my.
I'm gonna spend an experience to re-roll
Okay. All right.
mine. And do it properly this time.
Tank, I don't need one from because he's going to be appearing directly to you guys. What about Gluckster though?
You said a stealth? How would I roll that? Through speed?
It's a speed check, unless you like, if you have a stealth skill or something, you could roll it through that as well. But otherwise, it's just a speed task. You are trained in it though at the moment, because at the very least, because of Emmett. 9. Jesus. Okay, the majority of you, so on average, you guys did really good. So basically, you're going to be able to get in without like alerting the guards. Maybe at one point, because of Emmett being a little on the low side, you get one of the guards like start to get that like filling bar for the exclamation above his head. But you guys are able to like duck to the side, and then it just kind of like goes away. You're not seen.
Imagine Emmett's just like talking about canoes, and like KFG sees that the mobs are starting to notice, and he's like, "Shut the fuck up!"
Gotcha. Not right now. And then you're able to get to the sort of like a balcony area that you think leads to, like, this is an MMO castle, right? Like, there's not like a billion rooms to it or anything like a real palace would have. For the most part, this leads directly into this massive throne room as like the first room, because that makes sense. But there's like a second like balcony area that looks down upon the throne room, and you think that this is what this like balcony window or door or whatever sort of leads into. You're able to land here, and looking inside, there's the ringed balcony that sort of like hangs over the throne room. You can look down and see the throne itself.
Like sneak up to the edge and look down.
Yeah. So it doesn't look like there's any guards up on this floor, probably because, like, I mean, they're not expecting people to have gotten in here. But you do see Ralph, which let's get his picture up here for you. Except that he is now bedecked in this like royal purple robe with like the white spotted like the frill around it, and he's got like an oversized crown. Doesn't look like it quite fits him properly, like tilted on his head, and he's like Flavor Flav level blinged out with various chains and stuff, and he's got like a big scepter in his hand, and there's like a bunch of guards around him. And
Royale with cheese doesn't even think about it. He fucking uses the momentum of the fucking, like, he just braces himself and then just launches himself at the Baron.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
He's also, like, immediately, like, jumping in. This is a hit. We're here to kill this man. We're not mincing words.
So you're not signaling me to come in?
This is after you've appeared there already. You're with them.
Yeah, I was under the impression you were there.
Yeah, that's a given. As soon as they land, they would have pinged for you. They would have dropped a pin.
Here is my goal and intention. Because he's not facing us, we're like behind and like up above him. So I want to launch myself off and like grab him with my wolf claw and just plant his face into the ground.
Ooh,
with all of my weight and momentum.
And KFG, if he's going directly for Rolf, what would you do? Are you like tackling the nearby guards or?
I mean,
fending them
KFG would
off?
also be going for Ralph. This is like a 2-pronged attack. This is
Okay.
like a combo. Yeah, we're both like hitting the ult kind of thing. You know what I mean? This guy, we're gonna 100-0 him before he even knows what happened.
We're about to give this motherfucker a Vancouver beatdown.
Wow. Okay. What are the rest of you starting? So let's start with Gluckster. No, let's start with Tank. I'm gonna go from left to right here on my things. Just as Tank takes a bite. I'm sorry, Tank. What do you?
That's fine.
What would you be doing? You see, like you land and immediately like Royale and KFG are about. They're just like fucking giving her. You also have good reactions being the frontliner. Like what would you be doing?
Rushing to any guys that would get between like ours and like any like trying to put myself between our guys and any like defense that.
Okay, so you're trying to make space. You want to make sure make space around them and like guard them as they do this.
Make some room
In case any of their guys have quick reaction time, he's gonna be there to be like, "Hey,
That makes
what's
sense.
up?"
That makes sense. And
you shall not pass.
there's it is you are up higher. Like these two are like flying down and like basically flying down on their own. But I will give it to you that there's like all these like cloths and curtains and everything. If you want to try and like, you can either outright just drop down in superhero land, which might suck a little bit, or you can try to like slide down these cloth curtains to get to where you need to be. That's up to you. What do you think you would prefer to do in this situation?
Well, how much does the superhero landing hurt?
You're gonna be taking probably about 4 damage. 4 might.
4 damage.
Well, yeah, and it goes past armor because it's fall.
Yeah.
Would Billy be safe, or would Billy send it?
Oh no, Billy's gonna send it.
He's gonna send it.
Yeah, I'm superhero landing.
He's just gonna superhero land it. Okay, all right. And then
We just got superpowers.
Gluckster. You see like Billy's about to like yeet himself off the balcony. The other two are like, what? I mean, KFG does like the steppy fly thing, whereas like Royale with Cheese is like flying. Gluckster, what would you be doing to like go with them, or stay behind? It's up to you. I mean, I don't know if you're gonna be like ranged.
I'll jump off and like take the knife out, the dark blade, and like stab the curtain and slide down with the glizzy out, and I'll take a shot at one of the guards.
Are you just
like sliding down? And,
are you gonna yell, "Hey,
Billy out"?
Please tell me you yell, "Hey, you guys" first, and then take the knife out.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hey, you guys. All right, Emmett. So everyone else is just suddenly like just going off. Well, what are you going to be doing here? Are you just staying up on the balcony and like rooting them on?
It reminds me of the Alaskan canoe wars, where mans of 25 on each canoe. They were very large canoes, and I'm just going to inspire everybody to for attack tasks.
Attack tasks. Okay. All right.
Encouragement for attack tasks.
25 canoes.
That is an easement.
So you guys are gonna be eased in attacks, like you fucking need it, especially KFG right now. Jesus. Okay, all right, and I think Gluckster too. I think you took that too. So what? So Royale with Cheese and KFG, you can fly. You're just gonna make it down there. Thank you very much. It is 4 might, 4 off of your might. And you're just gonna be like crash, and you land there a little hard on the knees, but you're fine. You're gonna be able to like make some room, back off, get your own sandwich type of room around them. Gluckster, I would like a speed task from you. It's not gonna be too terribly hard. I mean, you're pretty badass, but I would like a speed task from you just to make sure that you're able to get down slow enough it's not going to hurt. Okay, I would. Yeah, I'll give it at a 2. I just wanted you to see if you'd like really fuck up or got a GM intrusion or something. This isn't too bad for you, all things considered. So you're able to like jab in like your awesome knife and just like ride one of the curtains down, able to get there, and you're also just kind of like covering over top of them while these guys are, I don't know, like high school bully in the bathroom beatdown or something.
Yeah, like whatever guard Billy's running out, I'll take the shot at him too. Like,
shot him. It's all 3 of you. Like, pow, 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 pow. Awesome.
Or the JoJo's clip.
Yeah.
I have to put that in the edit.
Just kicking the shit out of him.
And then Emmett, you're up there being like, you got this, guys. Remember the Alaskan Wars and stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, I am going to need, Gluckster, yeah, you're going to be down there as well. So let's, Royale with cheese, Gluckster, and KFG. I'm going to need attacks from you. Like, what are you, you're just beating the shit out of this guy. Like, you're not trying to kill him.
Yeah.
Are you trying to kill him, or are you just?
Yes. This is a hit.
Okay, this is a hit. This is a hit. Okay. Yeah.
If she's been saying it from the start, this is a hit. We're gonna kill this guy. We're not talking. He's dead.
He's dead. Got it.
End him.
Wow. Okay.
Sometimes you gotta just assassinate a king. It's just
Like, we're gonna put the queen back in charge. She'll be super thankful for us. It'll advance our what do you call it? Goals.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's get some hit rolls here. Jesus.
I'm putting max effort on.
I assume the camp is like buffed up
because of the surprise. Do we get an ease by 1?
Yeah. I'll give you an ease by 1.
Okay.
And don't forget your
don't forget your
ease by Emmett.
Eased by Emmett.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
2.
I mean, at this point, I'm pretty much just looking for GM intrusions.
Okay. Yeah. I think that should be good.
I beat a difficulty 10.
I beat a difficulty 9.
Wow. Oh my God, Gluckster did the most damage though, 14. Then we have how much? 13 from KFG, 5 from Royale with cheese. Okay, yeah.
I wanted to be the catalyst.
Gluckster used 3 levels of effort for damage, and I used 0 though.
I wanted to be the catalyst to like I grab him by the back of his head and like slam his face into the ground, and they fucking follow up with like their fucking shots.
Oh yeah, Gluckster, did you took the thing for the extra damage as well, right? From your power shifts?
Yeah, I took accuracy.
Yeah, so. Did you add that in when to your weapon attack?
I think it would have just eased the level by 1.
If you took
I took accuracy. Yeah.
Oh, you took accuracy. Okay.
Ease the attack roll by 1.
Okay,
Did you
never
put
mind.
that in there?
No, I just put the 2.
Okay.
No, 0. I didn't do any.
Okay.
You got 1 ease from Emmett, right? And then you get 1 from that, so you'd have 2, right? So you did put 2 in there.
Oh, yeah, I did put 2. Yeah, my bad.
No, I was just seeing if you took the one with the extra damage or not. You hit. You're fine. He was like a level 1 NPC. He's dead. He was never conscious long enough to realize anything happened. You guys just so Royale, you were the first one to sort of say that you were dropping down to face plant him into the ground.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you kind of pinned him into the ground, your claws going through him. I imagine then KFG and Gluckster kind of come in from either side and just KFG feeding him shots while Gluckster just what, gangster style cap him?
Oh yeah, just blast him.
Fucking Boondock Saint style.
Meanwhile, the guards they haven't even had time to process what's happening, and you've got this wall right in front of them with tank just being don't you fucking think about it.
Immediately is the farm baron's dead, give up.
yeah,
The
probably
old
a good
queen
idea.
is in power again, alright?
The guy sucked, and now he's dead.
The guards are
The players have taken this city over now.
I'm not going to even make a roll for that. That was just ridiculously brutal. You guys hit hard enough that the ground texture has this splintered rubble texture to it now because you just crack. And yeah, all the guards are just fuck this shit, and they drop their shields and pikes or whatever, and they just start backing up. They're we're not paid enough for this.
Okay,
No,
he immediately hits the guild chat stuff, and he's the farm baron is dead. We've taken Old Pass.
Raise your pikes, but you will use them to protect the queen and to protect KFG and to protect Patrice and maybe Billy after that.
KFG.
What's up?
KFG, can you turn this into an allied settlement or something now? We're in the control room, baby.
Oh hell yeah! Let's Is there like a control? KFG will like scan the area for that. Like
This area is not
something.
flagged to like you can't add it to your guild or anything. However, you can add. I'd say that you'd be able to sort of add it as like an ally to the guild or alliance to the guild.
I'd like to use an experience for a player intrusion.
Okay. Yeah, maybe.
In searching, KFG does find that not only can he ally it with our guild, but can increase the reputation for Old Pass.
Ooh,
I like it. Okay, I'll go for it. It's worked. It's worked into the system that somehow the queen instantly knows that the place has been liberated, and it's like set off like a chain, and that it was the High Tower Merchant Guild that did it, and you instantly you gain like a near max reputation with the royalty of the Kingdom of Weimar.
nice. All right, guys. I think we did good here. Should go meet up.
Do we feel better? Was that
I
a
definitely
therapeutic
do.
murdering?
Yeah, I do feel real good now.
I didn't get to do anything. I just looked cool.
Billy. You did look cool. I saw your superhero landing.
Billy, like
Achievement
5
unlocked.
grown men just looked at you and then walked away because they were too scared.
That is true.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're actually grown men or what, but
They're just gonna start
know.
flexing.
They did run in fear. I think I smelled pee on them as they were running. Maybe.
It's
no,
weird
we
that
should,
they coded into the game, but
No, everything's real. Remember, I had that moment where I was touching the grass.
So real. But yeah, it's almost like when you free one of the fucking little like colony things in Far Cry, like a different flag pops up and like the banners change. It's been liberated.
Nice. Yeah, it goes from like red and gray or whatever to like green. We can like see it and shit.
Yeah.
all
I
right.
like it.
That was really, really cool. And I'm glad that we're up in arms. We gotta go get Bug. I'm a little.
Yeah, it sounds like we gotta go get Bug.
Wait, Emmett, can you just send a message to the dads to bring Bug to us?
Oh yeah, easily.
well,
You want
I'm
my
actually
menu?
gonna walk out and go to the front gates and open them up.
Okay.
Yeah, you're able to do that.
Yeah.
You've got like allied status. You can go and just like control the gates.
Let all the guilds and stuff back in.
Yeah.
Did
Oh,
Did the
make him
Baron
sound
have-
the horn.
did the Baron have his own crown?
Did he have like loot and shit on him?
The Baron was wearing a crown. You figured it was probably like from like the royal treasury or something. It was like the local, like the Queen's crown.
Oh, I'm taking it.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
start
do they have
calling you,
loot?
KFG.
You start calling me.
Yeah.
It picks up, yeah.
Yeah, Felix, Bernard, you there? We need that dog.
Emmett, you called me.
KFG, why are you on my thing?
Okay. I like walk over to Emmett, so we're like standing next to each other, and I'm like pointing out on the thing. I'm like, no, see, you called me, so you're connected to me. I'm connected to you right now.
Oh,
Look, never mind. KFG will like hang up, and they'll try to like walk Emmett through how to calling one of his buddies.
Yeah. It's like, all right, you click this button. Click. No, not that. Oh, you just blocked them. Okay, unblock.
Pull up the menu, unblock. Yeah, here's how you send a friend request.
I will
And then I
sound the
would-
city horn if there is one.
Sends a picture of
Eventually-
his nostril.
eventually call up Bernard, Felix, and my boy Chester.
Okay. They like say like, you know, one of them answers like Felix or something, and he's like, he goes back to you. Oh, hey, what's up?
Oh, hey, bud, how you doing?
Oh, hey, pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. We're just we did a bit of hunting, and we're gonna do a bit of cooking, and then some woodworking. You know, and man stuff.
Hi. Yep. Anyway, do you have that you have that dog Billy left with you?
No. Did you lose it already?
No, Billy gave it to Bernard.
Yeah, but then you guys just came and got him like 5 minutes ago. Well, I mean, Billy did.
Billy couldn't have done that because he's here with us. Well, I mean, he was here with us, but he couldn't have made it to where you guys are in the 3 seconds he's been gone in the washroom or whatever.
Oh, I mean, it certainly seemed like him. He complained about his dad a few times. You know, insolent kids these days. And then he came in and he talked about the handheld games, and he mentioned how much he loved the Sponge the Pants show. He said it was his favorite show. And then he said he needed to get the dog because he wanted the dog to go on the adventures with you guys, but then he needed to leave right away because he really missed his dear old dad, and he really wanted to spend more time with him.
Yeah, that should have tripped up a flag right there.
Oh,
when has Billy ever expressed an interest in hanging out with Emmett?
Well, I assumed he just wisened up. You know, kids these days got to grow up sometime.
I mean, fair enough, I guess, but I feel like he's still too young to be at that stage. Anyways, shit. Did
Billy's
he say
right
where
he
was going after that?
Something about he had to go deliver it to the mines to the west?
Yeah, that checks out. Okay. Alright, okay.
Fiddlesticks.
Yeah, so that's where we're going next, I guess.
Yeah, he said something about the western mines. I figured that's where you guys were going.
Are you guys getting along with brown chicken, brown cow?
Oh yeah, they're all good. I mean, feel a little funny about the guy with the rainbow hair sometimes.
Brown chicken, brown cow is actually with us because they were there for the siege.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, they came. They left.
That's right.
But they were actually there for a little while. They would have met each other.
Yeah, we had some good times with them. Once again, kind of a little funny on the guy with the rainbow hair, but I'm sure he'll outgrow that as he, gets older.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a phase.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Well, you have a good one there, eh?
Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
How do I start
calling KFG again?
That's
He moves Emmett's finger to the end call button for him. Like
I add Gluckster to the call.
See, Felix is still on the call, and he's just continually taking pictures of himself instead of hanging up.
He's like having a full-on conversation with one of the other dads. They're like talking about stuff. They don't even realize. Like, man, where's that radio coming from? Like, who put a podcast on?
Stop calling. We're in the same room, man. I'm just hanging up.
Eventually
we get hung up.
Yeah, eventually someone hangs up, probably by accident.
The mines to the west, he says. Are these the mines that Patrice was talking about?
No, she was talking about the dungeon to the north.
Yeah, pretty sure it was up north.
So we gotta beat him to wherever the hell he's going. Do we know about any dungeons to the west or mines to the west? I mean,
I don't. Were there mines to the west?
Well, Kefty whips open his map and he sees some mines over there. Down by past Houndberg.
Oh, look at that. It's right downriver. We can get there ASAP.
That looks like the best route to take. Should we buy supplies before we head out?
We should probably talk to the queen first.
So he's leaving from the ruins of Albir Dar, and we're going to leave from here.
Yeah. But first, Ked, can you please share my new character picture?
You have a new character picture? Oh.
Amazing.
Actors, here we are. PCs. New character artwork. Oh, got a crown and everything. Let's go.
Nice, dude.
King Royale.
Royale's a little more royal.
Yep.
Yeah, if there's a queen here, surely she'll see us after.
I don't. You look great, Royale. Just can I pull off like a piece of the guy's scalp that's still on it?
Yeah, I'm assuming it's covered in blood. I mean, like Gluckster like capped him in the face.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
You can hardly see the red blood stains through your red hair, anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, I just wanted to get the chunk of skull and hair out of there.
It'll rinse off next time I take a bath.
Tank, you don't know if this is like if it was meant to be a pre-scripted event or what, but as you open the gates and the place is cleared, there's a procession already heading towards the gates that seems like they've got like quite the wagon with them. You're guessing this is probably the royal procession, like returning to the capital.
I'll wave them in.
As they go in and this procession goes by, and there's like, these are obviously like a guards that are cut above the rest, like in much nicer plate mail, stuff like that. Like the guard in the front looks like he's on this like thick, heavy war horse. And as the cart or the wagon goes up to you and like a curtain pulls aside, you see a maybe late middle-aged, not quite elderly woman there look out at you and go, "Are you the one that freed this city?"
The Hightower Merchant Guild did. I am just one of them.
As your monarch, I am entirely within your debt. We should...
nothing.
If you wish to talk more, I am going to head to the palace now. But please understand that it is a big thing that you have done for us today. The kingdom will not forget this of the Hightower Merchant Guild.
I will meet you up there.
Oh, she closes the curtain and like the head teamster's like, "Ha!" And then they start marching in further. You see...
I'll start heading up.
Yep. You see like all the other player guilds are like starting to stream back in. You get a little wave from like the brown chicken, brown cow guys and stuff like that.
I'll wave back at them.
But yeah,
they're like cheering probably at me, and I'm just like, yeah,
I did this. Take all the credit.
Yeah, I could have there too, right?
So you guys are like, as you're like in the main throne room type of thing, you've done your calls, you're discussing what to do and whatnot. Eventually you hear the sounds of what seems to be some sort of like trumpets or horns of some kind, and there with a big like loud clatter, the double set of front doors is opened up. And in marches all these like people in plate mail and a couple of courtiers, and then what probably looks like the queen herself. She marches up, sort of
not far behind,
bypassing you guys for a moment to head up to her throne. Immediately some of the guards like pushing the body of Ralph to the side, some of them like laying down their cloaks to cover the unsightly blood, but she sits upon the throne.
Yeah, you're gonna need to get some bleach or something to get that out. Sorry
we made a mess.
We appreciate that. You have done us a great service. We are pleased at the way you have handled yourself. Are you planning on keeping my crown?
Royale looks, he's like, well, I mean, kinda. Do you have another crown?
That is...
You have like a backup crown?
The crown of the monarch of these realms. Has been for generations.
Well, I mean, the other guys stole your whole kingdom. I figured the least you could do for us getting it back for you is, just like points of kindness. Like, I do look good in this.
What if they made you like a? What if I feel like they kind of owe us a little bit? What if we got them to make you like a replica
Tell you what.
Maybe even like a slightly fancier one.
He looks at the queen. He's like, "What if I make you a replacement crown?"
Then tell you what. I think that's fair. That crown is stained with the blood of someone that had usurped our city. It may not be fit to wear upon my head anyways. Instead, it will be served as the crown for those that helped to alleviate such issues, and if another crown can be made in its place, then something to befit this new era, all the better.
Do you have a forge here?
We do. Several. Within the center of the city, there's a woman there that does a lot of our forging, actually.
Oh, yeah, we were supposed to get medals for her.
Well, actually, we had some people working on that.
Oh, yes.
We did.
Okay. Well, as soon as those metals and whatnot have been received, I dare say that we could figure something out.
What's Oop doing?
Well, other than getting, like, almost murdered by they got imprisoned by Marco, I think they're still building.
Yeah.
We could call them and message them.
Their resources weren't really touched, though.
Yeah, that's true. Well, now that we're having this audience with the Queen anyways, we may as well ask the whole question that we wanted to, right?
Yeah, can you stop being racist towards orcs, please?
There we go.
After the favor we just done for you, you know?
Yeah, there's a group of orcs. They call themselves the Orcs of Peace. We would ask that you allow them passage within the city. They're not like other orcs. They're quite nice. They're sociable. They have a settlement where they've just been working. They're actually starting a mine to acquire resources because we told them we would help them gain entry into the city because they're not bad people.
And these are allies of yours?
Yes, they're a subsidiary of the Hightower Mercantile Guild, one of our many branches.
They build, they hang out.
Then let us be known to all within the kingdom. The Orcs of Peace are people and citizens equal to us all, and shall not have violence done upon them. They are as allowed in here and welcomed as all others.
If she, immediately sends a message to Bernard explaining that everything. Just fucking sends him a PM.
Alright, yeah.
He's like, we did it!
Yeah, you'll get back like a, oh yeah, fuck yeah, bye. Hey?
Sorry, were you gonna say something?
I'm just this is great. Hanging out with the Queen, and I'm sure we have a lot more questions and stuff. But old man Bernard said that Marco had just left.
Yeah, time is of the essence, as we were saying, Emmett.
We might even be able to cut him off before he can even get to the mine, rather than having to find him in the mine.
If we take the river down, you mean?
Yeah, if we portage!
Portage!
Look, what do you call it? BCBC is still in the area, right? Nimue is, a competent leader. If they're going to be hanging out in Old Pass for a little bit and the Queen needs to, contact Hightower, I'm comfortable with the Queen. You know what I mean? Hit up Nimue. We have a shop. KFG will, give her the address of the shop. You can send a message there.
Yes, sure.
I ask that you don't have your blacksmith make the crown until I get back. I want to see if I can put some wards in it for you to keep this from happening again.
Well, I mean, we're obviously going to trust you at this point. You did everything you could to liberate the city for us. So, if you want to go this extra step, I mean, we're not going to say no.
Well, I'm not giving this one back, so I mean, it's happening.
I understand you seem to have pressing needs for everything that's going on right now, but I do want you to know that when life calms, when you have a moment, you can spend some time within Old Pass, we would throw a remarkable party to your benefit.
Oh, will there be alcohol there?
I absolutely love parties to my benefit.
Of course,
Old Pass
Sir
Brave,
Knight.
let's go.
There will be alcohol aplenty.
See Billy just like fist bump, like just yeah.
Fist bump the queen. Just
Oh
like,
no.
Will there be alcohol there?
Hey yo, we getting litty, dog?
I'm gonna get silly.
The queen probably has no idea what a fist bump even is. Like,
Yeah, the queen, like, if that was held up, the queen would just be like,
it's an adventurer's greeting. Just touch your fist to his fist.
I see.
Sorry,
Kind of like a handshake, you know?
Yeah,
he's not very versed in the ways of Weimar.
Sure, she would like adventurer's greeting. Okay, so she does, like, she puts out her fists, which, I mean, she doesn't look like, she's on the older side, doesn't look like she's really seen a lot of combat. So like small fists, but bink. It's like his gauntlet.
Yeah, Billy's gonna definitely do that.
Or the explosion.
Yeah.
Jeff will be like, no, that extra part is if you want to put more flair on the greeting.
I see.
Teaching a queen how to fist bump.
I dare say I am queen. I've got a flair enough.
That's fair enough.
But it's my respect to you.
Well, thank you, Sir Knight, and you are knighted, yes?
oh, we're just,
Billy.
Yeah.
What's that?
are you going to knight Billy?
Are all of you not knighted yet? Oh, I dare say if you've saved the kingdom, you've earned a title.
Oh,
Well, yes.
you'll have to think of the titles and give them to us on our return because we really have to go meet up with that guy.
Very well. During the party, you will each receive your titles of nobility. How is that?
That works for me. My queen.
Sounds good.
To say we've got some cleanup time here to do, and I need to have a bit of a lie down in my chambers. Thank you again to all of you. With that, she gets up, her like courtiers like surround her and start like leading her up to like a side set of stairs off to somewhere else within the castle.
We did it. I'm gonna go set up the canoes. If you guys have anything you need to do around, feel free. I don't think I really need anything.
I'll come help you set up. There's not much I need around here either.
I got no business either, so.
All right.
Billy,
What?
let this be a lesson to you in responsibility.
What do you mean?
Yeah, Billy.
You dumped your dog, your responsibility off on somebody else, and now we have to pay the consequences for that.
You wanted me to bring him into this dangerous situation?
It
I
would have
mean,
been
is that
better.
responsible?
He's being
Well-
brought into a different dangerous situation now.
That's not
so what
my
fucking
fault. I
difference does
brought
that make?
I
Billy?
left him with your responsible friends.
Listen,
That's your
it
friend's
might not
fault.
be your fault,
No,
but it
I was
is
right.
your responsibility.
I didn't bring him into this place because it was dangerous. And you were like, "Oh, that's smart." Oh yeah.
If I didn't bring you somewhere
Now you're being a hypocrite.
and you got hurt, it would still be my responsibility.
No,
It doesn't
no,
matter if it's your fault or
no,
not. You can put blame.
no.
We can play the
I'm not
blame game
listening to
all
you
day.
anymore, and I'm walking away.
It's your responsibility, kid.
Dope.
Billy just like fucking like pulls up his menu, fucking mutes Emmett, like fucking closes it.
Yeah.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Emmett's
Oh.
still talking, but he's mad that Billy's not reacting. Doesn't understand why.
I assume in a game like this, there's probably some sort of like filter thing where it not only mutes them, but it like pixelates their character art and stuff, so they're like static against the background.
Blood.
Yeah.
Oh man.
All right.
What am I gonna do with this kid, Royale?
I don't know, man. This is why I don't have kids.
You stole a queen's crown.
Yeah, and I'm never giving it back.
Yeah,
His name is
You-
Royale. You know?
you got really committed to it before she even walked in the room. It was.
This is mine now.
This is mine now.
So, as you guys are setting up, Emmett, you're like preparing the canoes and stuff, right?
Yes, sir.
And you're
Yep.
going to be using your artifact, I'm assuming, so you can canoe over land?
Yes, for the parts with land, but
Okay.
if you look at the map, we're gonna be rocking down river pretty
I think
solid.
I
We
would
follow
like
the river just past Old Pass.
I would
right?
like
And
to
then we-
propose an intrusion for Emmett.
You know I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
Who's doing what on XP? Somebody re-rolled something earlier. I think it was KFG. I'm gonna give it to Kid.
Emmett actually realizing that Billy did a good thing.
Thank you.
Leaving the
Okay.
dog with his friends.
So, intrusions
Oh, you got the dog kidnapped.
Intrusions don't always have to be a bad thing. Sometimes I'm nice. In this case, it's a good intrusion. You're very happy that you took it. You not only get experience, but I'm actually giving you a little something out of this. Your artifact. Okay, so reading through the description of your artifact. River in a jar. You can pour a near endless supply of water that almost instantly dissipates, although not useful for drinking. The water won't last long enough, or would last long enough for a small boat to float upon it as if floating upon a river. Although the boat still needs its own propulsion, such as paddles, sails, etc. At no point in the artifact does it state that this river has to be on the ground.
Floating boating.
So we're floating boating?
Like, theoretically, that means that we don't have to do, like, any kind of winding tunnels. We can literally just canoe right to the fucking mines.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna see Emmett, like, as soon as we get out of the walls of Old Pass, I'm gonna start setting up, like, right there, like, not by the water. But oddly, I'm gonna be putting on all my safety gear, like my helmet and whatnot. I'm gonna set it up, and I've been thinking of something, and I'm gonna see if it works. And then I'll get in the canoe, and I'm gonna risk myself at first, and we're gonna find out. Then I'll like set up the bottle behind it and like launch myself into the air and like get above the trees and start like canoeing around.
Yeah.
And like learn how to like slow it down a little bit so I'm more chill, and then speed it up, and yeah, then
And
come back down.
It like rains underneath it because of the water just like and then like dissipates. But yeah, you can, because the water's there just long enough for the canoe to be on it. As long as you don't try to stay still, you think that you could keep going because you're just riding on this water that appears out of nowhere. The physics isn't a part of this; it's magic.
That's dope.
He's just like swimming. What? Are you swimming in the water? Is that what's happening?
No, I'm on the canoe on the water, and I'm using it to like fly around and shit, go above the trees.
Oh, okay.
It's like
I see.
a little
Like
river.
the fucking Kingdom Hearts 3 fucking water ride where it just makes the water go around and
Yeah.
Oh, I never played number 3. So I don't know.
No, I mean, I shouldn't talk about it. They say if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Yep.
Actually, no, hold on. My favorite part about the whole game series actually happens in 3. Donald Duck casts Zeta Flare and then he dies.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's spoilers, I guess, but the game's fucking old.
Whatever.
And everybody hates Donald.
I was about to get to that part, bro.
Sorry.
You never played
No,
Final
but-
Fantasy or Kingdom
I was
Hearts.
playing it
Get out
next
of here.
week.
Next
If
week,
you
right?
want to get on the canoe, you have to wear a helmet.
This like 5-year-old.
I got a
game.
crown. It's okay.
You're bringing everything. It's like almost like the beginning of like an airline trip. Like you're bringing everything through like safety demonstrations.
And yeah, KFG and Billy, since you guys are in the middle and the right and the left, you are known as like the escape person. In an emergency, you'll have to open up the side hatch. And
I'll look at KFG and be like, "What's he saying?"
Basically, if shit goes down, it's up to us to save everyone.
Every now and then during the journey, fucking Royale Cheese is gonna fuck with Emmett by like flying up.
Pretend to fall out and be like, oh.
Yeah, pretending to get like launched out the side, then fly under and loop back and fly back in, Peter Pan style.
Yeah, because your flight's not the fastest right now, but also you're just in a canoe, which isn't exactly like super speed. So
yeah.
But the fact that you can canoe over the trees and not have to worry about like getting through the forest and then like walking along the roads and stuff, you think you're gonna get there in pretty good time.
Can we get an hour rest out of this journey?
I would say so.
Walking would be like 6 hours.
Yeah, walking would be like 6 hours. Even in the canoe, like it's still gonna take you. It's gonna take you
Does
a
anybody
while.
want some healing hands?
Oh, that's balls. Okay.
Oh no, I can't do it actually. Never mind. We haven't done 10-hour yet.
Yeah, your healing is stunted.
Sorry, boys.
We got potions.
True.
Potions.
You do got potions.
Both me and RWC, I believe, have a stock of potions that, if you guys need some, by all means. I've got I have one for health, one for might, one for speed, one for intellect.
How do I roll the potion, or can I?
It restores equal to the level.
It's 5.
Thank
Okay.
Yeah, it's rolled when you pick it up.
So it brings my might up to 12. Okay, I'm not bad. 12 might, 10 speed, 14 intellect.
Drinking while canoeing.
When I roll a recovery roll, can I just split that healing up?
Yeah.
However I want?
Yeah.
Okay, it's not like, because my healing ability is different.
Yeah, the healing has to be on one. Recovery rolls you can split up.
Okay, I'm going to do that then.
There you go.
Oh. Okay.
What?
I got a full 11.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
geez.
shit. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and you've taken extra in that. Like, you've got a really good recovery roll. That's a lot of points.
Yeah, I one of the levels, I think level 2, I took 2 and plus 2 into
it's worth it.
Recovery instead.
Good shit.
It's worth it. So with that, you guys are going to be able to take off and get to those mines of Mortashire.
We might actually get there before him.
Excuse me.
If we're flying over, like, we have no obstruction of trees or anything like that. If he's coming from the ruins, he would have the same amount of travel time on foot.
Yeah, you're guessing you're going to get there before him.
Okay. We're gonna suplex him? Are we gonna hide in the trees?
We just wait inside the dungeon and then jump him again.
Okay.
Sounds like an idea.
Yeah, definitely gotta jump him for sure.
The return of the beatdown.
Maybe we can jump out of the canoe, sneak attack.
So where you guys are going to get there, you're assuming you've gotten there before him. You do see the entrance to the mines of Mortashire. And there's no other players doing this dungeon. It's kind of one of those like off the beaten path, like sort of like side secondary dungeons that a lot of people kind of skip. But you're here. There's no one else around. What would you be doing in preparation for, you think, this whoever it was showing up?
Platt just left, and he would definitely be integral to planning this. Can we take like a $5?
Yeah, this is a good time for a $5. So we're going to take a 5-minute break. We'll be back. This gives me a chance for get another drink and stuff. So
yes,
good time.
User.
Yeah, I originally only planned this campaign to be on this like first layer in this first area of the Windermere maps I had made, and then if I do a book or future campaigns in it, then I've got like the other maps to like expand on the storyline and stuff.
So we're not going to play through all 5 layers?
My gosh, no, probably not.
Oh.
I got too much GM ADD to do that. You're on episode 16, and you're only partway through 1/3 of the first map. It'd take us like a decade to get through it.
Okay.
He's like, all right.
Yeah. I want Windermere Fantasy Online to be the next fucking Critical Role.
Well, you know what I might do? Is we would get to the end of this arc. I would probably just take a break from it, like kind of what BHG just did with Curse of Strahd. I'd just take a break from it. We do something else as like a miniature campaign, and then we would come back to it for the next arc. Like 3 weeks later or something.
from experience, it gives you more time to like brainstorm and plan that next area and still be able to like do something fun in the interim, right?
Yeah. And it helps because I get burnt out if I do the one thing for like too long. Like I'm nowhere near that right now. I can run WFO for like quite a while yet. But yeah, once we get to the end of this arc eventually, like you're not there yet. Then
I'll be down for a WFO season 2.
Yeah, so we would do a short break where we dick around with something else for a hot second, and then we'll come back for like series 2. That's the plan, I think. Gives everyone a bit of something. All right. So you guys, yes, you are. Everyone's back. Everyone's good. Yeah. All right. What are you doing to sort of set up and prepare at this point as you wait for, you believe you've probably gotten there before the other person, whomever they are? Because you got here in like record time.
Yeah, if they're traveling on foot, we traveled through Sky Canoe. Definitely got here before him. So let's set up.
We've fought him before. It's a redo of the boss fight. You know what I'm saying? We know some of what he can do. Let's build around that.
I think we should just wait inside the dungeon entrance because that we know that he's coming to the mines. He said, he dropped that little breadcrumb. We've easily gotten here before him. It's the equal travel time, and I don't think he had what we had to get here. I think we should just wait inside the entrance, and when he walks in all nonchalant like he's big shit, we just fucking ambush him and fuck his shit up again.
We set up a Tom and Jerry-esque trap of like a boulder tied to the ceiling, and then when he walks in, we crush him with the boulder or something. Oh wait, we don't want to kill Bug.
Yeah, we just want to kill him.
We need to get Bug from him.
I think we just need to grab him and beat the shit out of him, and like when he comes in, I'll like summon Monty behind the door, so like he has a werewolf to contend with if he wants to get out.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds good. I think we could rig some traps here. I'm pretty good at that.
And where is his book?
I have it.
Yeah, RWC has it.
Spread you around. So where you are is kind of like the sort of like the tunnel entrance, sort of like the center of the circles around the tunnel entrance. You're guessing that the person's going to be arriving from, let me draw here, from like this direction. Okay, so you do eventually see what looks to be another thank you very much. Just kind of approaching from the distance.
Capture buffs themselves.
I was gonna say, where do you want to position yourselves? And if you want to do any buffs, do them now.
I'd buff my glizzy with bullets. No.
Smart. I cast reloaded magazine on my gun.
I'll do some encouragement. I'm actually going to also hit.
Fuck.
Oh.
You have to actually roll for that? Isn't that like a...
I don't think so.
Is it an enabler? Because you don't roll for enablers.
No, it's action to initiate.
Oh, then yeah, you roll for that.
Yeah, you'd be rolling for that. Yeah, GM intrusion.
I feel like that's the difference between them, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Most of the time, you can make judgment calls on them. But in this case, it's something that could fail. So yeah, there's a roll for it. It's not a big roll, but it's a roll for it. Unfortunately, GM intrusion with difficulty 0 is not high enough. Let's see here, GM intrusion. So it's not going to make it in this point. Thankfully you didn't.
So that means I'm not doing it.
You're not buffed with it yet. I'm going to say the GM intrusion is just that you fumble with it enough that you're not going to have time to start it before any combat starts. Like you can't just try it again before he shows up. So I'm just going to say that you're fumbling with it and you're just like, why isn't this working? Not realizing if you had it like locked because you were playing with like the like level up skill progression points or something.
You're like, he like hits it and they're out of range, and then the cooldown timer is just long enough that he has to like it doesn't come off cooldown before the dude will be here.
Yeah, even better. Yeah, it's like still got the black thing. It's like counting down. You're like, oh fuck, come on. So we're gonna say that you can't do it until any sort of action may start.
It's okay, guys. So the plan is you just drag him in, and then I've got a couple things up my sleeve to keep him here.
Okay. So he basically starts. I'm assuming you're waiting until he's basically at the entrance. You're waiting until he's like in the same area, like immediate distance, like at the entrance.
Like as far inside, like if we can hide behind things and it's slinking the shadows.
Walk right in the door, and he can be like standing like back against the wall on the door. So when this guy like takes a step in, he just like immediately punches him in the back. Like you know what I mean?
Okay. All right. In that case, I would like a group stealth from you guys again. See if he notices
stealth
anything.
this time.
See if he notices anything funky.
This is just a speed task, right?
Speed task, unless you're trained in it.
Not with my heavy armor, I'm not.
Well, not so bad anymore. I know that you don't have a speed cost, at least.
Yeah.
Because that was the main issue.
Oh!
Fuck. All right.
Okay.
So, you guys didn't roll well, but tank, as your major effect, I would let you kind of like count as more of the group for stealthing, like you're like realizing people are sucking and you're kind of helping them along.
Okay. Like lifting up their arm or their...
Calls out some good positions to hide in or something.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Good.
Yeah, that's probably your best bet. Okay. So yeah, finally this like second thank you very much, the fake one, enters in. Gonna add, there we go. So what I would like is, just to make it easier on us, let's go ahead and have everyone roll initiative for me, please. You should be able to, yep.
Initiative. Okay, initiative.
You've been better at it. You've been better at it. Oh, we accidentally have 2 tanks. Let me remove one.
Motherfucker.
All right.
Is Bug out in the open with him?
He's carrying along. He's got this like sack over his shoulder, that every once in a while the sack like rapidly moves and like one of Bug's like arms like phases out and then phases back in. You're guessing that the little bugged dog is inside of the sack.
Wow, what a bastard. What a bad man.
The sack is like closed shut fairly well. Okay. You didn't roll before him, but it doesn't matter because he doesn't actually know you're there. So, Emmett, you are the first to react. You have already pre-buffed everybody with, I think you said the encouragement?
Yeah, and inspired aggression on Billy.
Okay. Okay, so that's what you pre-did. So now you're on your actual action as he comes in and everyone's getting ready to pounce. Just instead of saying like whatever, I'm just gonna have it as like you guys have like a surprise round.
I guess the first thing he's hearing then is me encouraging them through my canoe speeches.
Okay, all right. Keeping up the encouragement.
Walks into a room, the first thing you hear is a fucking canoe story, and then immediately you just start getting fucking punched in the back of the head and
He's gonna have fucking war flashbacks.
This man's gonna have canoe PTSD for the rest of his life, assuming he lives.
Yep.
So he comes in, doesn't see anything, but echoing through the dark cave of the entrance is just Emmett being like, canoes. That's scary. That's
Which
spooky.
token is mine? Sorry.
You're the one. You're this one.
Okay.
Tumblehome's gonna try to punch him in the back of the head.
Difficulty 5 is not enough.
Okay.
Would that have been affected by the fact that it's a surprise on him?
That would bump up an asset. Difficulty 6, still not enough.
Okay. You did good, Tumblehome.
Oh, that
And that's me?
was one of his best tries, yes. KFG.
KFG's just like, you're in the wrong neighborhood, asshole. And this is eased by Emmett?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so let me go ahead and do this.
Drop this.
Difficulty 10.
Oh, yeah. Difficulty 10 will do it. That's for
He
sure.
takes 13 points of damage.
That's saying damage. Okay, so we can drop this extra thank you as he actually shows up.
His polymorph has disappeared.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
drops
so
concentration, like...
He's so fucked.
Okay.
The monster of Dewberry Hill.
As this is what you see that appears.
Oh.
As the thing drops, and it's still got the sack over it, but it's this amalgamation of semi-frozen body parts, sort of held together with rope and wire. There's tools stuck in it, and it's just this like weird monstrosity of undead body parts.
Even KFG looks a little confused. He's like, what the fuck?
Pardon me?
Bruno decides he's gonna jump in on this.
Okay, so you did what, 13 damage, you said?
Yes.
Okay, so that was good amount. Also, I need a might defense from KFG, please.
Might defense. Alright. Oof. Well.
Shit.
I'm not gonna reroll.
No?
You can have it, Sled.
Can have it? Alright.
Nope.
I'm just gonna have to do extra damage then, because it really sucks. So as you punch him, and it feels solid, like you're making connections, and you feel this like cracking, splintering from him, because you're punching what is basically like these frozen corpses, but at the same time, the cold is so extreme, you can feel your own fists like beginning to freeze, and you are going to take 7 cold.
Okay.
So 7 damage, bypasses armor.
Bypasses armor. Alright, damn. Yeah, and I don't have anything for that yet. Okay.
And you have a feeling just touching this thing is enough that this cold is going to keep happening.
Gotcha. Well. Yeah, KFG's like, oh fuck, he's a cold, frigid bastard. You might not want to punch him, guys.
Well, good thing
Bruno.
Tumblehome missed.
Bruno, instead of punching, is gonna jump in with a fireball.
Okay.
The Smort ability. And I can use Asher because it won't cost me anything. Yeah.
That is not going to be enough.
Tank, your turn.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Well, so how about my devoted defender?
Now you can try it if you want.
Oh, I thought you said it just didn't go off then.
Yeah, it didn't go off then. It could go off now if you try it.
Oh, if I try it again.
That was the GM intrusion. You had to wait to try it until combat started.
Okay, well, I'm gonna move here. And I'm going to control the field. I'll just roll it. I thought an 18 usually gave you something.
If you're doing an
damage.
attack.
I am.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't use the right ability. I used it from the active abilities instead of the actual attack.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, so I didn't realize it. Yeah, it would give you a +2 on damage. If you're doing yeah, because it's a melee attack, inflicts 1 less. In this case, it'll inflict 1 more.
So it'll be 6.
6. Okay.
Or no, 1 more, so 5. Actually 5.
5.
Yeah,
okay.
because it would be 1 lower. It would go down by 1, and then it would go up by 2. Yeah, 5.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move him to like away from them. like right here.
Okie doke. So he goes like that way.
Yeah.
Oh, the
so
same
that-
area, right?
It's all the same area, but now I'm in between like Gluckster.
Oh,
Emmett, and
I feel
Crumbleholm.
you. Yeah. Like for more like, even though it's theater of the mind, like you're in the way, kinda. I get you.
Yeah. And now he's kind of like surrounded by 3 people, right?
I feel you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is my turn.
Okay. So with this, you hear this thing with like multiple voices of different heads, like a dwarven head and a human head and an elven head and everything. You hear these multiple voices just coming out and you're hearing, "Rise for master." And
Uh-oh.
all of these,
What are those?
all of these frozen corpses begin to appear from the ground. Here, let's get you a picture. Mobs.
Game of Thrones?
It's the fucking White Walkers.
Yeah.
Thankful we don't have to stay to fight these guys. We just have to get that sack.
As this group goes in and is going to attack Gluckster.
They pop out.
I'm gonna try and
Draw the attack.
grab that. Draw the attack, yeah.
Okay, all right. Go ahead and you can do a draw the attack.
I always forget what that
It
thing
is going to be an intellect task. I think we were letting you use your intimidation for it.
Yes. Yeah.
So you're specialized in that for a reason.
No!
It's fine. It's not like this is a hard fight.
Enjoy.
All right. So you're gonna leave it where it may. Awesome. I like it. We're gonna deal with that in a second. I have an idea. But first we're gonna do the attack on Gluckster. So you got 4 of these guys suddenly coming in at you, being like, draw.
Just gonna, like, oh my god! And it'd be a speed defense.
Okay. Yeah. Did I remember to do a thing? Oh, I did do a thing. I won't use it. 5 is enough for these guys. They come in and start clawing at you, but you're able to like dodge and weave around them. And you're.
I want to use an ability.
Yeah, sure.
If it works.
Seize the moment, enabler. If you succeed, you get to resist attack. You get an action. Oh yeah, that's the one where you can do it once, and then you gotta wait till you can like. Yeah. Don't take the action during the next round. Okay, yeah. You can use your action immediately on them, or whatever you're doing, whatever action.
Oh yeah, as you try to attack me, I just pulled the glizzy out and just pop them.
All right, so you like duck down and like pop it up under like one of their jaw, trying to attack it like with it. Go ahead and roll for me. You are at point blank range, which means you get an asset on the attack. Because this is like the opposite of D&D. If you shoot point blank with a ranged weapon in Cypher, it's actually easier. I think it's because they assume it's like modern weapons.
It should be eased by 1 as well.
And eased.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
All right. Because Emmett. Good. That makes it so that you have just enough. You're able to do things to these guys. That is 8 damage. Woo.
It doesn't look like you added your power shift easement either.
It didn't just add automatically.
No, you gotta go through all your weapons and
you gotta manually upgrade it.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. My bad.
Think of it like running in person. You gotta unfortunately manage that stuff yourself.
Things.
Not that much automation. All right. So that was technically their turn getting hurt like that. Yeah. We're going to have to. We'll do them after. Okay, so we're going to have to deal with Tank. You turn around to try and like intimidate him, being like, "Hey, this way!" But as you turn your back on the big guy, the monster of Dewberry Hill, it's gonna get a free hit on you. Which one are we gonna do? We're just gonna do a straight fist attack. Oh, we're gonna do that one. Yes. Yeah, so it's trying, it looks like it's reaching out to try and grab you.
Okay.
So I'm gonna need a speed defense from Tank.
Defense.
That is not going to be enough. So it is. He grabs in, digs his fingers in, which does 3 points of damage, but that's stopped by your armor, so that's fine.
Yeah.
But then an additional 4 points of cold damage, which does leak through the armor.
All of it, or just
all
some
of it? The cold bypasses the armor.
So straight. So 4 gets through.
4 gets through.
Oh.
Elemental damage, not like physical.
Yeah, the armor, if anything's almost making it worse. You're in an ice box.
I want to do something before the end of Billy's turn.
It's not even Billy's turn, but yeah. What do you want?
Okay. Before the end of the Risen group's turn, I'd like to snap cast a bigger fish on the monster of Dewberry Hill.
Oh, fucking, why do I give you toys? Okay. Fucking Snapcast. Ugh. Why'd I give you that magic card? Fucking Snapcaster mage. All right, let's bigger fish. So that means, like, I'm assuming a bigger fish, and it's monster of Dewberry Hill you're targeting. So something, it's 1 higher.
It's a level 8 cipher, so the max is 8.
Jesus.
So it's either higher than the monster or equivalent to a level 8 creature.
It's a 7, so it's an 8. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
And this is the second time I've cast this spell now.
Oh my gosh. Okay, 1 second. I gotta delve into the compendiums here, a quick one.
And I'll just point as it like rises out of the ground. I'll just point at the monster of Dewberry Hill, be like, "Kill him, and this mine is yours."
Oh, it's the Balrog.
Yeah, thanks to the Lord of the Rings DLC crossover event, there's Balrogs in the game, and they're like a stupidly rare mob that's only meant for the event, but he summons one anyways.
Oh, it's a friendly Balrog.
Like a 0.001% chance to summon it.
Friendly's a little bit iffy, but right now he wants to attack the monster of Dewberry Hill.
Yeah, right now he's set as neutral. So, but he's currently aimed on that.
Hey, we'll let the fire monster go after the cold monster.
I think
I like my chances against the Balrog more than that icy bastard.
So acts as a creature normal of that level with no modifications. Okay, so he goes on his turn, which is not yet, but he goes before the other creature because he is higher level. For sure. So yeah, you snapcast this. How did the Balrog appear?
So as the monster of Dewberry Hill is like running up to attack Billy, or no, sorry. As he summons these things and they start to attack Billy and his friends, he's like, "Oh no, we're not doing this today." And he pulls out the Snapcaster wand and he's like, "I've got a surprise for you," looking at the monster of Dewberry Hill, and just slams the wand on the ground, and from where his feet are, the ground starts to crack into this big fissure that opens up into the center of the room, and the Balrog just crawls out of this random hell pit and just lifts itself out and roaring in the monster's face.
Wow. Holy shit. This is the busiest turn. All of this shit has all happened on this one Risen group's turn. Okay. This is getting to be a busy area too. A single individual Risen starts to come up out of the ground by KFG and starts to grab at your ankles, KFG.
KFG just like kicks him in the head a little bit, like away, like shoo, like he's like it's some kind of pest that is like totally beneath him. He's like, I don't have time for you. There's bigger fish for me to fry. Fuck off.
All right, I need a speed defense task from you, please. You just try to like kick it away.
Me.
Yes, he's attacking you.
All right, we've got full buffs. 5?
5 is enough. Yes. I'm going to say that is enough. Next. We're going to save on that one. All right, Gluckster, you're to go next. Actually, no, I think you lost your turn now, didn't you?
No, it says I lose it, but if I put the effort on it, it says if I use the effort, I get my turn still.
Oh, okay, because you use the effort. Okay, yeah, you're fine then. Yeah, it just cost you possibly a point or two. Sweet. So yeah, you get your turn. What are you doing?
Would I be able to see from here if I squint if the monster still has the sack on his back?
You can see, if anything, I think it's actually even more lit up in here because there's like fire coming off of the Balrog. So you can see clearly that this thing is holding, one of its many arms is holding the sack like over its back.
Alright, I'm gonna like duck and dive, like I'll dodge like a couple hits from these, like the zombies there, and slide under the Balrog to get over here.
Okay. So normally you don't need to make a roll to like move in an immediate area, but I'm gonna say it is so cramped with all of these monsters fighting and everything. I would like a speed check from you, please, a speed task. And if you have any skills for movement or anything like that, I think that would apply. It's just because there's so much.
He's the one with free to foot or whatever.
Yeah, but this has nothing to do with the distance. It has everything to do with the fact it's a cramped room with giant monsters fighting in it. Yeah. This is dodging giant monsters stepping on him, not so much moving very quickly.
Okay.
How to use your imagination.
Well, I just feel like being able to move quickly would help you avoid things stepping on you. But
I think he's okay.
Look, you could just roll fucking 20.
I think he's okay. Oh, yeah. What was, so before we figure out major effect, what was your action after you've gotten through here?
I was gonna do this weird skill called Ledgermane. I was gonna try to just swipe.
Okay.
Here, I'll click.
Swipe the sack.
Steal the bag. Use the rope.
You had the same idea I had.
Yeah.
I was gonna use. I have a thing where I can like disarm people and take their shit. I was gonna try that.
I was just gonna cut the sack open.
Do ledger. So you do legerdemain, and I would like a speed task from you, but I'm gonna let you know that the difficulty is gonna be way less because of your major effect and everything that you're going through, and the fact that it's like a busy room and everything. It's gonna be a lot easier than you figure it would have been. Like a lot easier.
Well, I'd like slide under the claw of the risen, and then under the Balrog's weapon, and then just try to swipe the bag.
Okay, 3 is going to be enough in this case. Like this thing, like it doesn't see you because of the Balrog. There's a lot of commotion going on. Now this thing is also sort of grappling with Tank, and you just kind of like pop up out of nowhere and like yoink, and you've got Bug in a bag. You got your bug out bag.
Bug in the bag.
Yeah.
All right, and then I think that'll be it for my turn right now.
All right, yeah, unless you wanted to move off somewhere, because once again, like I mentioned, you do have fleet of foot. Like, you can move.
Just get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'll try to get as far away as I can. Like how?
You can move 1 square away for free, or if you want to roll a speed task, you can move 2 squares and still have done the action. Because you're fleet of foot, you can move that extra.
Just like creep around and fucking get out of the exit, man.
Yeah, I'll try to just creep back around, like around the battle tanks grappling here, and then this way.
All right, perfect.
There we go.
Yeah, so you just start like dodging and weaving, like one point's like crawling and stuff, and you just start casually leaving through the exit. Royale with cheese.
So Gluckster runs by me. I see him with the sack.
Yeah, you would see him.
I grab Tank by the shoulder. I'm like, all right, let's get the fuck out of here. It's like, all right, crew, time to go. Balrog will take care of the rest.
Oh, I should actually put this on.
Is he restrained?
He was grabbed.
Oh, he was grabbed.
Yeah, the thing's currently grabbed onto him, and this creature's like hands have started to ice themselves onto his armor.
Okay, I am going to try and cut him free.
Okie dokie. Yeah, you can try to like sort of like chip him free or whatever. I would say it's a might roll at this point.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my wolf claw.
Sure.
We'll effort to ease it. We'll use 2 effort. And we get 1. Is it an asset or it's eased by 1 for Emmett's?
Ease.
Okay, eased by 1. Beats difficulty 7.
That's what you needed. You're good. Yeah, he's
just
actually
like
freed.
cut through the arm and like grab him by the shoulder, be like, let's go. I also have fleet of foot, so can I how far can I move?
You'll be able to move 1 for free, or if you want to do a speed task, you can move 2.
Just run right beside Gluckster.
Okay.
I got the bag, man. Got bug.
Yeah. We can go. We can get out of here. The package secure.
Balrog is going after the monster of Dewberry Hill. What the fuck can a Balrog even do? Mode of evil. Like it. Resistance to mortal magics is level 9. Oh. Yeah, he's gonna swipe with his mighty claws. That is what's his armor? 4. Yeah, the Balrog is taking his time. He starts just laying into the monster of Dewberry Hill, taking another chunk out of this thing. It's like a battle of titans at this point because they're both kind of up there. They're both kind of tough. But the monster of Dewberry Hill gets to go again. How fast is this thing? It's not very fast. It is actually ignoring Tank. And it's like heading to try and catch you guys. It's like lumbering towards you guys. At one point it kind of like flips over and starts skittering around.
Hold on.
Oh.
Tank's got a thing.
Hold on. You shit on your lawn.
Tank is the tank. He's got the CC.
Oh wait, I didn't hit. Oh, I did hit him last turn.
You did hit him. You did hit him last turn, yes. Reaction. Creature action move out of range. You get an attack as a parting blow, even if you've already. So you basically you have the ability to do opportunity attacks.
Yeah, opportunity attacks.
Not enough, unfortunately.
That's not the attack. That's just the reaction.
Oh, that's just the reaction. Oh, okay, yeah, that's an enabler. You didn't even have to roll it.
Oh, I was just. How do I show it to you without rolling it?
Alt click.
Yeah, I just alt click. But yeah, no, okay, yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Go ahead and make your attack then. Yeah, you get the attack.
So if I control the field, can I keep them here?
You know what? I would allow it. I mean, by
control
rules,
field is an attack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like by the rules, he'd still probably be able to move out. But fuck it, I think you're repositioning him like and sort of pinning him down. I can't see why not.
Because it's when he leaves my range, I bring him back.
I can do a thing to help Tank with this.
Oh, okay. Well, first of all, let's move the guy
because
back.
I can cast a spell on him, so I'm going to snap cast Fight Magnet on him.
Fight Magnet. Use this cipher to provoke a fight from NPC. Jesus fuck. Okay.
Okay, I like this already.
Okay, so first of all, we'll have Tank do his thing to sort of pin him down so he can't move out of the area. And then you can... Yeah, okay, so Tank, go ahead and roll your attack.
Oh. But it still moves him here anyway, so.
Okay, so I'm gonna say without the successful attack, it's not gonna pin him down. You just kind of like
the control of the field still works.
Because he, well, you can only reach within an immediate range, right?
But it's when he leaves my.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. So he left, and then you brought him back, and he can't leave again. He gets like this far, and then that's when Royale Cheese is gonna snapcast Fight Magnet.
Sorry, I want to change the magnet target. I want him to want to fight the Balrog.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, Fight Magnet, I'm going to need it. We're going to make this an intellect roll,
Okay.
I think. Intellect task.
Okay.
This guy's not good at that. This isn't going to be as hard as trying to hit him. I'll let you know now.
Beats difficulty 7.
You didn't need that much. Yeah.
And I'll roll for my depletion for Snapcaster.
Okay.
That's a 1.
Oh.
So does it just blow up?
It's deactivated. The way we're running it in Windermere, you can try
recharge it now, right?
Yeah, you can recharge them. I'm being nice in Windermere. So it doesn't just go like poof, like it wouldn't say like Numenera or something. You have to find a way to get it recharged.
Okay.
You can pay a bunch of money at like a fucking hub city or something. I don't know.
Honestly, I got 2 good uses out of it before it fucking went kaput. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, there's a reason I set it to like a 1 and 1d3 because I knew it was going to be potent.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, Fight Magnet's a level 8, so he is now, he wants to fight the Balrog.
Yeah, he's just locked in at the moment. Oh, that's awesome. That's so good. I love it. Emmett.
Teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work.
So,
What the hell
love
is
this
that
shit.
thing? Oh my god. Speed check. So I can boogie.
Okay.
Tumble home. Same thing.
Oh yeah, you were doing it so that you could keep your encouragement up and move, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
And then Tumble Home is good. Tumble Home didn't do anything else, so like if he wanted, you could have him move 1 more. Because you can move 1 normally. It's only if you're doing an action or want to move 2 that you need the speed check.
Yeah, we'll let Tumble Home go 1 more.
Itchy.
And that's me.
All right, so everyone's getting out of dodge. KFG.
I'm gonna roll some speed checks, but if I don't succeed the speed check, can I still move the full distance and not take an action?
Yes, I would allow you.
I'm basically just rolling to see if I can swing on my way out. That's all.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
All right, so I'm gonna roll. This is KFG, and the next one's Bruno.
Yes.
No.
Poor Platt.
I'm rolling.
Are you re-rolling?
Before you do an intrusion, I'm re-rolling. I'm just so, I just have to let my emotions just,
I need to feel that moment.
God, why? What did I do, RN Jesus? What did I do to you?
All right.
Was it
You're better.
The cat fighting in Yakuza today? Did I win too much money?
You're good now, though. You're good. You're able to do the attack, and you guys are lucky I've been so nice in this first campaign. A lot of GMs run it that the GM intrusion still happens. The reroll just is whether you succeed or not.
Really? That seems rough.
Yeah, I know.
Rough.
I love it. But I've been super nice with you guys on this. I wanted you to have a nice, easy first campaign for the most part. Difficulty 3 is
that's for Bruno's speed check.
Oh, that's Bruno's. I was like,
I figured I'd roll them both, right?
That makes sense. Yeah, he's able to get out of dodge, no problem.
Right.
Is he doing an action or is he just moving 2?
He's definitely doing an action. They're both swinging on their way out.
Okay.
He's gonna do a key blast at the group of Risen. I guess we're gonna blow them up, maybe.
Okay. All right. Don't forget to give yourself an extra asset.
I forgot the asset.
Because of you being point blank for a ranged attack.
I forgot the asset from that. I also forgot the easement from Emmett's attack.
Oh, I forgot that too.
That's enough. That'll be enough for Bruno to do his thing.
Bruno hits for 4.
4. Do they have armor? No, actually, Bruno takes them out.
Bruno takes out a group of.
Oops.
Oh hell yeah! Bruno just Bruno. I mean, it's the combo because they're close together, so they both just launch like some fucking Dragon Ball Z like Kamehameha flurries. Like they're both standing there from a distance. It's like a 2-man firing squad of just key blasts. These Risen are just like just blowing up, getting holes blasted through them and stuff. KFG's gonna swing on, I guess, this fancy Risen servant. He probably looks like he might be one-shottable.
Okay.
I'm gonna do effort for damage because, I mean, just why not? We're going for one-shots at this point.
Oh my god!
I forgot Emmett's thing, but I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, that is a one-shot.
Oh hell yeah! Yeah, they do that, and then KFG just he's like, all right, Bruno, let's go. And he's as he's motioning to go, he turns around and just punches this thing in the head accidentally, and its head just fucking explodes. KFG doesn't even realize he's killed this thing. Its body just flops to the floor, and he starts running.
You even have one of those moments where you're about to say sorry, just thinking you bumped into somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Oh, well, you were a bad guy. Okay.
And then they move, and that's my turn.
Okay. Yeah. Tank, you're the last one in the room at the moment. All the other things are dead except for the 2 big uns, which have suddenly just started to clash with each other. You're kind of there.
Now, would this push them to me? I don't think.
What?
No, I'll just go.
Just fucking run. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I was gonna threaten, use my threaten, which hinders their next actions.
Yeah.
But
just get out of Dodge. You know what? With that, because they're kind of locked into combat, and they're both pretty fucking tough. They would not be able to one-shot each other or anything. It would take a while for them to beat each other down. So I'm gonna say that's gonna end combat because you guys are just gonna be able to get out.
When combat ends, there's one more thing I want to do.
What's that?
I peek back in. I look and I cast one more spell.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I look at the monster of Dewberry Hill and go, oh hey, what's that?
The oldest trick. The next attack is eased by 3 steps. Oh boy. I'm just gonna translate that into extra damage from the Balrog.
Yeah. It just speaks to me hey monster, fucking weird freaky monster. The fuck is that?
What's behind? All 3 heads turn towards it
and then just by the time it goes to look at me again, I'm gone.
Yeah, that's it. There's just this combat going on, and now of course you've also released a random Balrog into the world.
That's cool. It can have the mines.
I guess I have to rename these mines to another M name. But yeah,
Mines of Murray.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, murder. That's
Murder.
Murder. There we go.
The mines of Moira.
Moira. It's better, Moira.
So yeah, you guys, you race down. You hear the clashing and stuff as you get away. Eventually, there's a silence, and then eventually you also hear this roar in the distance. But you guys are long gone by then.
Is Bug okay?
Billy, check on your dog.
Sack, right?
Well, Gluckster has the sack.
Yeah, Gluckster.
I'll bust open the sack and then.
Okay, you open the sack. The dog, which is temporarily, you don't see anything except for a couple of eyes at the moment until you realize that he glitches again, and you realize that the normals of his polygons are all flipped inside out for a second, and then they flip back and you can see the dog again, and then you hear
that was kind of horrifying.
I think it's Bug. All right, I'll grab him and pass him to Billy. Hand him to him.
All right, I'll take him.
Okay. You take him and like you hold on to him, and just for a moment he like stretches and contorts as he stands on the ground, even though you're holding it up, because just for a moment he's using like the NPC human skeleton, and then he goes back to like the dog skeleton for the form.
While he's using the human skeleton, he's also T-posing, so it's like extra horrifying.
God.
Oh, Bug. So yeah, you have Bug. You've got what you are assured is some sort of like command prompt or something in puppy form.
I mean, yeah. Patrice just said activate, right? So
I'll try it. I'll be like, activate.
Yeah, hold him up and yell activate. Shake him around a little bit. I'm sure that'll be good for him.
Just start shooting lasers from his eyes.
Yeah, point him away from you, maybe. Point him towards the cave.
Somehow blows up the mines.
So you yell activate, and the dog goes and like violently shakes and shudders for a second before it kind of like glitches out and explodes and reshapes temporarily into like this large key. And then after a few minutes starts to shake and shudder, explodes again, and reforms into a dog.
All right, Billy, you've got some kind of key to the universe or some shit there in your hands. Take good care of it.
Well, this is
I mean, I guess
like nightmare fuel right here.
Oh, absolutely. That's why I don't want it anywhere near me. Keep your fucking weird ass.
Come
dog away
on, you
from
like,
me.
and I'm gonna like chase KFG around with the dog.
All right, and
If
the dog
like
starts. He stops barking for that moment and just keeps yelling, "Good day, sir!" So yeah, you've got a glitchy dog. I'm assuming you've like probably taken the canoe or something like to a distance. Where what are you guys doing? Where are you going? You've got several different avenues. You could go straight to the northern dungeon and see what you can do with Bug. You could go back to talk to Patrice again to see if there's any more information you need with this. You can go to one of the other towns. You can go back to your base. You've got choices. There's multiple things going on.
Should we go to Southwater since we are in the area? This is the closest we've been to Southwater. We wanted to go there originally, and then we sidetracked it because we had more important business.
Yeah, Patrice's daughter lives there.
It's not often that we're out in this area. You know what I mean? We often get called back to like Old Pass.
I don't think there's actually a daughter, Emmett. I think that was a ruse.
Yeah, I don't know what to believe anymore.
Maybe there is a daughter. I don't fucking know. Shouldn't we go to Old Pass anyways? Check or Southwater anyways? Check it out. It's good fishing.
Sure.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're pretty close to it here, so
I think as long as from now on we keep all of our things with us.
Important stuff, yeah.
If we're gonna do that, should we call the dads from the base then to come with us?
I think we should
Southwater?
take the dog to the caverns.
Don't you got
You want to take the dog to the caverns right now?
Yeah, because we either unlock the world and fucking fix it, or we don't.
Plus, who knows how long this glitchy dog is going to be?
Yeah, it really seems like
No,
the only
that's
logical course of action.
Or maybe Emmett's friends will decide to lose him again.
Billy,
Well,
it's your responsibility.
The dog stays with us from now on. God damn it.
No, you guys make a good point. We should definitely clear out fucking what we can to, try and find our way home. That's what we're doing.
Blame your old man, friends.
I do seem to be a very important object. You need to bring me to where I need to go.
All right,
Take
that's
responsibility, Billy.
Even for being in a video game, that's freaking me the fuck out.
Roof.
I mean, his name's Bug. I mean,
It's currently made of pink glowing blocks.
It's not what the dog is saying. It's how he's saying it that's freaking me out.
all right, no, that's fair. It's a little bit unnerving, all things considered.
a good lesson in unconditional love, Billy.
I think I might just be in a state of semi-permanent shock because of just, the all of everything that's happened to us in the past, week or so.
I was expecting small child, not British butler.
I wasn't really expecting anything, to be honest. It just was kind of weird in general.
Well, but if it was gonna talk, I mean, was that your first expectation?
Next time, Batman!
I honestly didn't expect it to talk in the first place. I thought it would just keep making weird animal noises, and that would be that.
He sounds like the Jester.
I was honestly expecting dinosaur roars before actual human language, but fuck, anything could happen with Bug, I guess. Alright, so we're heading to the northern caverns then. We're gonna fucking slap this motherfucking key into the goddamn drive thing, crank that shit to 11, get some mounts, fucking clap some dicks, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Alright. Marco's toast.
We're gonna get him.
So you guys you're gonna head straight to the caverns of darkness in the north?
Yes.
I think so. Maybe we should take a stop in Old Pass to buy some fancy goods on the way.
Maybe get knighted.
Yeah, do you guys want to stop at Old Pass on the way there? It's on the way.
It's on the way.
Well, we deserve a night's rest before you know what I mean?
We could show what's her name, the dog.
I'm not gonna lie, after all that, I kind of want to get lit.
Yeah, and we do gotta show Patrice the dog.
I was also thinking that's night with a K.
Alright.
Hey, Billy, don't you got that chest thing, man? The chesticles?
Chesticles?
Can we just throw the important stuff in there?
It's a fucking mimic.
It's a mimic.
Oh.
It's not a bag of holding, Gluckster. Whatever we throw in there, we're gonna get back 3 days later as a tiny pile of fucking chest shit.
And he's not big either. He's like the size of a balled up fist.
If we're lucky, we might get some fucking bronze coins, alright?
I wonder if Chesticles and Bug would get along.
I don't know, have they even met?
Well, now they will.
I feel like Chesticles is kind of more of a cat, whereas Bug is like a dog, you know what I mean? And they'll have like a cat-dog kind of friendship relationship.
I'll take out Chesticles.
Alright, you take out Chesticles, you hold him up to Bug. And Chesticles, at one point he kind of lunges at Bug, a little but then accidentally phases inside of Bug and is kind of trapped there bouncing around for a little while. Bug, however, seems completely unfazed. Well, I guess he's fully phased, but unconcerned. He just looks at you, tilts his head with his tongue hanging out, woof.
Doesn't even realize there's a baby mimic. It's glitching inside of him, but it's doing that shit where it's shaking all around and stuff and just freaking the fuck out. And he has no idea it's even happening. He's like,
I'll try and get Chesticles out of him.
Yeah, you're able to get him out, although the poor thing seems kind of nauseous, dizzy.
Just immediately throws up on you. It's bronze coins, but they're all
put them on my shoulder,
shiny and shitty, and not of value.
I'll put Chesticles on my shoulder.
Okay. He goes around just eating dirt off of you.
Good cleaning.
Hey, Chesticles. Gotta pet him.
Snaps at you a little bit.
Oh. Okay, better keep Bug away from him, man. He's feisty.
You're becoming into a very responsible young man, Billy.
No thanks to your friends.
Billy, it's your responsibility. It might not be your fault.
I'm not your fucking dad.
They were tricked.
I'm the guild leader, alright? I'm not supposed to be your friend.
I'm gonna feed Chesticles a fish.
Yeah, somehow, despite his size, he would eat a whole fish.
No, he's really he really devoured that thing.
He's probably hungry.
Bug looks up at you expectantly. He's up on his hind, the rear 15 legs.
I will also feed him the other fish that I have.
You hold out a fish. He like opens his mouth and like a clown's arm comes out, takes the fish and retrieves it back inside of him.
Now look, Bug might be part mimic.
Oh my god.
Billy, you've got some fucking weird pets.
It's not just the horrifying things that Bug is doing. It's the fact, kid, you're coming up with these horrifying things that Bug is doing. That's just making it perfect.
This is the equivalent of like being a kid that owns a tarantula and a snake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have been smart and like pre-planned some things so I don't have to keep trying to come up with these off the cuff.
Oh no, it's
Not
so much
good.
better when it's fresh off the
So
head.
good.
Not allowed to write anything down.
All right. So you get to the city of Old Pass. You get in once again, like just like flying over. Like people recognize this now. The Canoe Group. You're known as the Hightower Merchant Guild, but you are also just whispered as like the group of the canoes or like the heroes of the canoes or whatnot. Because
That's what like the NPCs call us.
yeah, it's kind of a thing. You guys talk about canoes a lot. You ride in a canoe through the sky. Like a lot of your other escapades have been kind of hidden away from the NPCs, but the canoe thing's right out there. So that's one of the things that they kind of refer to. They're like little kids will like run through the street pointing as you like fly over top, be like, the canoes!
Bruh.
If you like wave at the people, if they're like, I'm assuming like if he hears anybody like cheering like the canoes, he'll try to like wave or whatever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He's a little bit egotistical.
Fishing bobbers, as long as you're not throwing the hooks with them. They catch them like, I got one.
Yeah,
Even bobbers can get big.
Oh, my eyelid.
You know, he likes having a fan base. If they're cheering for him, he's like, hell yeah.
Even the
Fuck
kids,
yeah.
like having heard Royale Cheese scream it so many times, the kids would be like, portage! Like not knowing what that word means. They have no idea.
Captain also like yells portage too. Like, well, it's written on the side of our boat too, right? It's the SS Portage.
Oh yeah, portage! You get back into the city and immediately some sort of like messenger, like, are you going like straight to the palace or where are you going within the city first?
I assume we would land at our like base of operations, like our shop, right?
Our shop. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you're in like the central part of town or whatever.
And anyone that wants to contact us knows to send stuff to our shop. KFG's been trying to make that clear. He said that to the Queen too.
So with that, you're at your shop. A messenger will come as like because people like word gets around. You didn't come in quietly.
Mm-hmm.
Can we connect a supply line to the castle now from the shop?
Yes.
Did we like AXP for shit like that?
You guys, well, you were automatically have a trade deal with like the kingdom and the castle.
Right, but
so,
could we spend XP to build more of that?
Yeah, I can't see why not. I'll figure out a system for something for increasing that further in some way.
Because I would be down to spend my XP for that. You know what I mean? Instead of just like I like advancing all the time, but this is advancement too. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking like in this case specifically, like having like a direct supply line between like our castle and the shop, so like we can just like open up our castle inventory and be able to fill the shop with items.
Yeah, I can't see why we couldn't figure something out about that. We'll come up with something. That's the fun of RPGs. We'll figure out something that'll tickle your fancy as far as that's concerned.
Surely you'll make a good system.
But yeah, when they come back, the messenger will ask you if you're going to be back long enough for a celebration.
What say you guys?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I think we earned it.
I think
Party
we
for
will
the
be
night.
in town long enough for a celebration. How long are you planning the celebration?
Oh,
Nope.
Just the afternoon, maybe into the
afternoon?
evening.
Absolutely. Well, we're gonna spend at least a day here resting. So
There you go. Perfect.
by
All
all
right.
means.
I would
No.
let the queen know.
No drinking, Billy.
Nice try.
Yeah, Billy.
You can have a few, but don't drink too many. We need you to be sober for the raid tomorrow, okay?
I'm not saying it like as your dad, like no drinking. I'm saying it just like.
Yeah.
I'm
You
saying
kinda
it
suck
as
at
your
it.
guild leader. I don't care how hungover you are. Just make sure you're ready to raid tomorrow. No sleeping in.
I'll be ready to raid.
And I'm not cleaning up your throw up this time.
Yeah, me neither.
I'll do it outside, so it's easy. It's better.
Just don't. Just don't drink enough to throw up.
Just
If you can do it in like the moat or something, if you have to, like, you know what I mean?
I feel like I've had this conversation with real life friends before because I was always the designated driver. So I never really drank that much. So I was always the driver, and I'm like, they're like, oh, what if I puke in the car? And I'm like, just don't puke in the car, please.
Just don't do it. Don't have enough consciousness ahead of time, bro, to be like, oh, you know what? I'm starting to feel pukey. I should probably stop drinking and maybe drink a glass of water or something. Just fucking mix it up a little bit, bro.
Yeah.
Where's the fun in that?
You notoriously can't hold your liquor, and you suck because of it.
So with that, they start to set up the celebration. Like, throughout the city, there's like pennants and various like decorations and everything like this, just sort of appearing. Like, you're not even seeing anyone put them up per se. They just kind of start appearing. And there are banners that people are actually putting up that look, they were custom made. Congratulating the South Tower High Tower Merchant Guild, and yeah, everyone's kind of going through, and it looks like they're preparing for the celebration. And you know that during this, you were also invited back to the castle to begin the celebration. They wish to bestow upon you some sort of title of some kind. And as you approach the castle, there's a big red carpet laid out for you. The doors are open. You can see the queen on her throne on the inside, and you are all being led there. But what sort of title you get and what happens, we will find out next week on Windermere Fantasy Online.
Hey, let's go.
Thank you again for everyone that joined. Good shit. Don't forget, all these people are content creators, streamers, what have you. They all got channel shit down below. Check them out. The links for the Friendo Discord and the Cypher Unlimited Discord will also both be down below. Friendos, of course, all these people come from. And if you play Cypher, you probably want to be part of the Cypher Unlimited Discord because they're awesome there as well. And I'll have links for my shit as well. You want to throw me a couple of bucks for a Canuck? Do it up. You don't have to, though. No pressure. All good. So thank you, everyone that joined us for another week. We will be back again next week. Until then, of course, there are numerous stuff that these fine people stream throughout the week as well. So you're going to want to check out their channels. And as always, stay healthy, stay safe, and have a good one.